Welcome to an all-new Lay It On Me. Allow me to lay it on you. Look, guys at home, I'll be honest, okay? And this should be of no surprise to you, okay? But occasionally I like to dip my toes into the internet sauce when it comes to, like, you know, the tea, the drama, okay? I'm a freaking heathen. I'm sorry, okay? Sometimes I like to just open my phone and just look at the chaos from afar, okay? I like to stare into the abyss, but not for too long because then, you know, the abyss will start staring back at me. But guys, I think we've reached the apex of one particular internet drama where the tea has gone cold. The chips have gone stale. The milk has gone bad. The flavor is gone, okay? We're all over it, except for KSI. Remember last week, guys, when we were talking about the whole DanTDM situation with KSI and Logan Paul and MrBeast and how the Avengers squad came up there to basically let everybody know that they were selling food to little kids, and everybody was like, boo, you guys suck. One man stood in front of the charge to defend the kids, and that man was DanTDM, okay? He had said here, what happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better, okay? And who would have thought that this one tweet would have dragged out so much salt from our gang KSI? This one comment from DanTDM has dragged out so much salt from KSI that this man is literally trending on Twitter as of this morning that says KSI's ongoing feud with DanTDM, and it only appears to be one-sided beef. From what I understand, I don't even think that DanTDM has responded ever since. He made one tweet left and KSI is out here yelling at a freaking brick wall. Here's a quick summary of the one-sided barrage coming from KSI, okay? He quote retweeted that exact tweet, right? And showed a picture of, like, I don't know, this action figure and some U2s or everything like that and said, hey, it looks like crap to me. And then I think he got community noted. Not only has KSI worked with them before, the CEO of YouTube's Austin Long got his start by managing the Sidemen and was an executive producer on their YouTube Red show. So he dunked on your gang DanTDM, but was also dunking on somebody who worked with him originally when it came to the Sidemen. He then responded and said, but he was talking about food, JJ. He was sponsored, then promoted, and made a whole video on Munch Pack, a monthly sub box full of food and candy to his Minecraft audience full of kids. Now what? So then he's like, okay, man, hey, man, he showed off candy to kids. How dare he? The days later, when everyone thought the beef was squashed, he's just like, you know what? Let's keep milking this bad boy. Let's keep milking the internet. Hey, he said this whole DanTDM and Lodgely beef really shows that I'm in the thick of it. Out October 4th, pre-save link down below. And yes, he's basically using this controversy to market the fact that he's coming out with a new single, which seems like a bit of like a 3D chess. Like, hey, let me use the hate to kind of like market my single kind of type subject. But I don't think it's working out for him in the way that he would like. The entirety of Twitter, I'm talking about the entirety of Twitter, is basically saying that they do not care. I have not seen, KSI used to be a really big, large guy, and he's basically getting ratioed non-stop by random people with 100 followers. He's created so much bad will that every time he tweets or talks or whatever, people are just being like, yo, bro, you're washed, bro. Go away, bro. We don't like you, bro. Like, and he just keeps going. He keeps tripling down. So remember the whole Marquise Brownlee thing situation when you try to come out with a wallpaper that I think costs like $50 a year or something, and everybody on Twitter was like, boo, that's a scam. What are you doing, bro? Not a big deal, I think, in the grand scale of things when we talk about a lot that's been happening in 2024. But KSI did use this opportunity when Marquez Brownlee was getting dragged for that app to basically say, some dumbass YouTuber said the exact same thing to me the other day. Rather than complaining, crying, and trying to cancel a YouTuber for creating a product, here's an idea. If you don't want/like a product, just don't buy it. Simple. Guys, how do you feel like the internet responded to this tweet, right? I think they were all like, oh, you're right, KSI, sorry. Point proven. We apologize. Our goat. Nope, he got cooked in the replies, bro. Cabos, the biggest KSI hater of all time, saying, you do realize it's more than a product. People are sick with you showing no integrity and partnering with scumbags like Logan Paul for the sake of money and defending the BS scams and wrongdoings just because it benefits you. Sensitive Society saying, just let it man go. It's almost been a week. Slime said, bro lost to Tommy Fury. Now DanTDM. Downfall needs to be studied. 30 years old, getting this mad over one tweet. This guy who ratioed him saying some dumbass YouTuber put some respect on DanTDM, you have no legacy. Good Lord. Here's the thing, bro. Like, I get it, man. Maybe you have some internet beef, right, that you want to have between like KSI and like another villain, right? But you don't want to like go to war with somebody like DanTDM or like Markiplier, right? Like somebody who's like the holy childs of the YouTube of the internet space that don't get into drama. You don't This isn't a war that you can fight. This isn't a war if you can win. If DanTDM can walk unscathed between KSI, Logan Paul, and MrBeast, what makes you think that you pushing and pushing and pushing nonstop on this guy and this endless feud is going to end well with you? It feels like all he is doing at this point is collecting as much bad will as possible, which is interesting because when it came to like Logan Paul and MrBeast, those two seem to have been like in the main spotlight as of this year when it comes to Logan Paul and Crypto Zoo thing that happened with his dog, but I think that was kind of messed off. And then you had MrBeast, the downfall of MrBeast. You see all these videos of MrBeast basically being canceled for everything that's being happened. He's being sued. It's really bad. So KSI has kind of just been like on the sideline, kind of like chilling, like here's the two villains. He's like, oh yeah, I'm partnered with them, but not really doing anything except for being KSI. And now he's just generating more energy that puts him in line with the other three amigos. So once you think it's over, it's not. It continued. He said a lot has happened these past few days online. So here I am addressing everything below. It's a website that says myapology.co.uk. It has already been added with context that says not only is this link 100% misleading, which breaks X guidelines, there's also a marketing tactic by WMG, who created the site that's using the anger surrounding his controversies to promote his new single. The same tactic was also used recently for the song, but with Jake Paul. KSI then gets into a fight with the community notes people on Twitter. Which is always so funny to watch, where like YouTubers, Logan Paul being like, hey, community knows, public, you're lying on me. This is fake news. How dare you? Logan Paul saying the community knows is a straight up lie. The apology is there. You just have to click the page a few times to get to it. Once again, people abusing community notes. And then community notes responded and said, myapology.co.uk is an undisclosed advertisement for the song. Pop-up ad. The website has a timer for an apology as the last message, but the apology itself does not exist at the time of writing this community note. Which all now leads up to this apology video here titled KSI has released an apology to DanTDM and his fans. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be exactly what you think it is. Just pause, but I really don't understand why like KSI is using this opportunity to promote and sponsor his own product, right? The hate that he's receiving from DanTDM and he's using that to market it. Like I would never use somebody else's situation to promote my own product or do my own sponsor. But guys, before we get further into today's topics, I'm happy to announce that today's video is sponsored by G Fuel. G Fuel is a natural energy drink designed to supercharge your brain and body. It's got zero sugar, zero crash, zero jitters. It's clean energy and it tastes really freaking good. Hey guys, G Fuel has an all new flavor that I am very, very happy to announce. Bam! It's Jujutsu Kaisen's all new flavor, Sukuna's Fingers. That's right, Sukuna.
Sukuna these.
That's right, you guys can officially step into the world of JJK and finally channel the raw power of Sukuna while also grabbing G Fuel's limited edition Sukuna's Finger Collector Box. Oh my god, are you guys seeing this? This thing is so freaking clean. Oh my god. Okay, I'm done trying to show you guys this. I actually just want to taste this. But guys, as I just said, this is limited edition. The Fear Fest will be running until the end of October and then it'll be all ogre. Yeah, what are you guys waiting for? Don't miss out on the G Fuel Fear Fest launch and the chance to try the Sukuna's Fingers flavor at 20% off. You guys can use code OMNI at checkout to snag your discount. Shop now at https://creator.gfuel.com/omni and fuel your Halloween season. And again, special thanks to G Fuel for sponsoring today's video.
Hey guys. A lot's happened these past few days, and I've had a lot of time to reflect and really understand everything that's happened and all of my actions. And you know, first of all, I want to I want to apologize. I want to say sorry. I can't do it. Hey yo, drink prime and eat lunch with me, motherfucker. Stay mad, DanTDM fans. Womp womp.
Yeah, so man is quadrupled down and all he's doing is Oh man, oh man, oh man. Is it worth it? Like, I'm a little confused. To be frank, this is in line with KSI's brand, okay? He's always been this kind of troll, this kind of like a hater. This has always been like his energy, but like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, in this specific instance or situation, like, is it worth the fight, or is it worth the noise? Is it worth the battle? Or is it just something where KSI is just so big, so popular, and so rich now that he doesn't care? Like, the goodwill does not matter because he's already succeeded in life, so he's just going to do whatever the hell he wants. I don't know, man. The thing that I'm confused about, that it doesn't feel like KSI versus like DanTDM fans, right? It literally looks like just KSI and then everybody else, right? I don't see like a horde of KSI fans just being like, yeah, that's my stream, that's my YouTuber, you know, out here trying to protect the streets. But maybe they're out there somewhere, I'm not sure, but it doesn't feel like it's doing what I think that he is doing. So because the entire world doesn't exist on Twitter, I decided to go to some outside spaces to kind of see if maybe this is an effective strategy. If you go to freaking KSI's channel, JJ Olatunji, and yeah, he's still doing very well, bro. 1.8 million videos on the Everybody Hates Us Right Now video. Why would you even confess that's making other videos and still doing extremely well. And yet, when you continue to scroll down, you see my boy More Pegasus with the KSI just destroyed his reputation video, and more people talking about how getting a lot more views as well. They're saying like, yeah, KSI, there's a war on YouTube, there's a war on Twitter, okay, when it comes to like his goodwill and the bad will now that keeps following. Went to the actual video that Everyone Hates Us Right Now, 226,000 dislikes over the 81k likes. Like, this can't be good, bro. Like, this can't be good. And apparently there's like mods and moderators in the comments. There's 41,000 comments. You guys know it's plagued with like some of the worst comments, but apparently it's being modded. A lot of things are being deleted to kind of like, you know, keep them looking good. Let's take a small little scroll down, shall we? Responding to criticism, X. Yapping, checkmark. JJ's ego has finally outgrown his forehead. Responding was the worst idea ever. What is KSI thinking? Just give up already, Unc. It's already over. Every exaggerated laugh gets more nervous. Is KSI digging himself into a hole continuously, or is he playing 4D chess? Maybe at the end of this, all of this allegedly comes out and they make a bajillion dollars, and it doesn't matter what anybody says because they're going to be profiting anyway. Like, maybe that is what is going to happen.
I'm not seeing people going crazy towards them on Twitter. You know why? I've realized why. It's because people just hate us. People just hate us. People hate Logan Paul, okay? They hate MrBeast, and they hate me on Twitter, okay? When it comes to Twitter, Twitter is just a cesspool of the most depressed people on this earth. It's like 4chan, but worse. It's like 4chan, but with lower IQ. That is what Twitter is, and that's one of the reasons why I had to leave, because I just felt like I was getting dumber.
So his argument here is the reason why that this is happening to him and Logan Paul and MrBeast is because Twitter is a cesspool full of haters, which is true. It's the part of that Twitter is like the worst place on earth is factually and objectively true. He's stepped away from Twitter. You probably heard Mudahar, Sumana again. He's gone from Twitter as well. A lot of people are leaving the cesspool in order to protect their mental health because everybody there is very sad, depressed, alone, angry, mad people. At the same time, right, on the same platform on Twitter, right, DanTDM is one of the most loved people on there, right? There's no hate towards him. He exists on the platform, and you don't see any kind of disrespect or hate towards him as well. There's a lot of people who exist on Twitter that don't get any bad energy, and it's, you know, usually because you're not putting out the bad energy for people to reciprocate. There's a lot of times where innocent people who have done nothing wrong will get completely dragged only on their Twitter. We've seen it time and time and time again, but it always seems to correlate mainly with the energy that you seem to put into the internet space. The internet will return it to you tenfold if they want to.
I'm a corporate sellout, but, you know, Ryan Trahan is fine. FaZe is fine. The Sidemen are fine, even though I'm in the Sidemen. But as soon as I have a company with Jimmy and Logan Paul, sell out! You're fucking sell out! Oh my god. Fuck me. This is so cringe. It's killing me. And I bet the 5% are people who are just like normal human beings with rational thinking. And then the other...
So, yeah, I mean, you guys are seeing how this is being spun. We played devil's advocate about the situation before because you guys know me. I'm not really an extreme guy. I'm not here to like drag KSI, get a pitchfork, stab him, be like, he's the worst human of all time, okay? I think essentially it just all makes sense why everyone dislikes KSI and Logan Paul and MrBeast given all of the controversy. I think the hate is justified, right? To say that people hate you but not be like, well, the reasons why is because, well, right now MrBeast is currently getting canceled for doing a lot of terrible things, and oh yeah, Logan Paul screwed over a bunch of people when it came to Crypto Zoo and is always selling fake projects and lying. And also you guys are selling drinks that are not that great as well, and now you're putting it and giving it to the kids. Some people feeling like they're just using this as a way to kind of empty out their inventory of their festivals and their primes into this big old lunchly drink. There's a level of energy from the internet where they hate you unconditionally, and then there's a level of you kind of acknowledging like, okay, maybe I am a little bit in the wrong of this. And it seems we have two very strong extreme sides of hate, which is KSI and all the rest of the freaking haters. But to wrap this up, I went to his last video where he says, why would you even confess this? And it seems like this video is also being plagued with the dislikes as well. Like, I don't know, man. I think what ends up happening is that maybe just some people just don't care. I can't really identify, right? Because if I ever made it to the level of success of somebody like KSI, one of the last things that I would want to do is, you know, come off as a certain person towards like my legacy viewers, like to my homies, to the crew, right? Once I'm done with YouTube, I want people to know like, hey, man, I'm good. It's been real good, man. I love y'all. Thanks for staying with me. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm out. Not like, see ya, suckers. And just run off into the distance like a freaking villain, like catch you later, suckers. Like, I'm rich, I made it, bitch. So what you doesn't, I don't know, man. It's just that energy. I don't feel like you can really be happy with it, but at the same time, I'm not at the level of success as these people. So maybe that level of success, you know, makes your ego go crazy. And also kind of makes you forget about your roots, man. It kind of takes away the humility that you might have had left. It seems to have gone. In my opinion, KSI definitely has a big head when it comes to this situation. My man's feeling himself. He knows he's on top. He's making companies with rich YouTubers. They're all rich. They're all successful. So there's no reason to say sorry. There's no reason to apologize. There's no reason to show humility when you are winning. And I think that's basically the energy that he seems to be carrying. It seems like he's going to continue to holding on forever and ever. Anyway, that's all I have for this episode of Lay It On Me. You've just been laid. Moral of the story: pride have cometh before the fall. I don't know if it's a good idea these nowadays to be coming up and creating so many like enemies, especially on the internet, bro, because after we've seen all of these people get called out, like MrBeast and Logan Paul, KSI, people are going to look for reasons now. Even if you've done nothing, or maybe you've done something that will be exemplified times 10, people are going to want your head on a stick, bro. And I don't know. I just don't feel like that's the energy that you want to be able to carry if you don't have to. If you make good music, then put out a single and then make good music. Don't kind of like piggyback off some bad drama to try to promote it, because then it feels like you're not a good artist, you know? If you have a good product, then make a good product, right? Don't try to dramatize things in order to publicize it. Just make good things, make good videos, make good music, make good food, make good whatever. And then if it's just good and the quality is there, then it'll speak for itself. But again, using this drama with him and DanTDM to kind of push everything doesn't feel very but it is what it is. You guys can let me know how you feel about this whole KSI situation below in the lunch release, everything. Do you think he's going too far with it? Do you think he's doing spins on it? Do you think the internet is wrong and maybe he's just getting too much unjustified hate? You guys can let me know at home. I love you. I'll catch you guys later. Take it easy. Peace.